AITA for not forgiving my dad for leaving me behind in a city. English is not my first language, so sorry for mistakes. I recently had a talk with my dad about what he did when I was 13. Here's what happened when I was 13. I had recently gotten my first period and was still new to everything. Unfortunately, my body doesn't like me very much, so every period is extremely painful to the point I throw up multiple times and feel dizzy almost to the point of fainting. This is important information. So me, my dad, I, and my little brother, 8 at the time, were in Italy for the weekend. I got my period at that time, but it wasn't that bad yet because the pain only came a bit later. We were walking in a city, just strolling around. After a while, I felt really nauseous and the pain started to kick in. I asked my dad if we could go back to the place we were staying at because I was in a lot of pain. He said it wasn't that bad and that I should just ignore it, so we continued walking. I was falling behind, leaning over in pain, asking my dad again and again if we could go home, which he denied. I started crying because it hurt so bad. Mind you, I was a child who never cried. He just ignored me and continued walking while I was getting slower. After a while, I couldn't walk anymore and sat down. I looked around and realized that my brother and dad were nowhere to be seen, which scared me so much that I started to have a panic attack. I continued walking, trying to find them while I had to sit down every few steps. This lasted for probably half an hour, until my sweet little brother came back to get me against our father's wishes. When I got to the car, he was playing games on his phone and ignoring me. When I got in, he asked me if I was done having a tantrum. I couldn't say anything. When we got back home, I lay down on the couch and immodestly fell asleep out of exhaustion and pain. Both my stepmom and dad said I was exaggerating and that it was my fault. Now, back to the present, my dad had a talk because I asked him why he did what he did. He said that he thought I was just acting to get out of walking around. In his defense, I was a really annoying child when they took me on walks, always complaining. But like I said, I never cried or even acted like I was that sick. I said that he was cruel for leaving a 13-year-old girl alone in a city while in pain, and he said that he never left me. He only went far enough away so that I couldn't see him. I still find it horrible. He apologized for it, but I couldn't forgive him. Now I feel like I am the AH for not forgiving him after what he did. Please tell me if I am the AH for not forgiving him.